Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Noshima. Now, if you're there, can I give a morning in the chat box? Hello, morning, morning. Okay. Can you also on your webcam so that I can see who am I working with today? Morning, Sanjay. Morning. Morning, Evelyn. Morning, Leong. Wow, so many of you. Hello, hi. Okay. Everyone work from home today. Right. So thank you very much for spending this 1 hour. We are going to have a lot of interaction and a lot of sharing that I'm going to do. I have even prepared the slides. So that I want to make sure that this 1 hour is going to be worth your time and help you to shortcut your learning curve when it comes to copywriting. All right. So how many, can I see in the chat box, what industry are you at? Can you put in the chat box, let me know what industry are you at, so that I can get a better picture and perhaps give you some guideline and feedback when it comes to copywriting later. Okay, we have education, Forex. Oh, interesting. Open University, Malaysia, education. Okay. Who else? What do we have? Okay, we have retail. I see. Interesting. Okay, so we have about 4 groups of people, right? Now, doesn't matter which industry are you at, when it comes to copywriting, there's one thing that is not going to change, right? Platform can change, social media algorithm can change, but human nature will never change. Agree? So that is why for hundreds of years, copywriting will never fade away. And it's even more important nowadays, yeah, especially when it comes to copywriting, because almost every day we on our phone, right? We use email to work, we use WhatsApp to communicate, we use we run ads. So all this is related to copywriting. From the ads that you click, from the emails that you put in, everything is about writing. So let me share my screen and let's get started. Now, like Liana mentioned, my name is Alex. So I've been in this industry for about 6 years. So I'm also a certified digital marketing professional by DMI UK from Excel Academy, and an NLP practitioner and coach, HRDF certified trainer. And my last time was executive vice president. So we actually have a group of team comes together to help to grow different groups of companies in terms of marketing. And one thing that we will never run away, every time we will have to do, is copywriting. And education, speaking, training is part of my mission to impact more people. So I believe using the digital marketing skills, whatever skills that I have, including copywriting, I believe using that can impact more people, can transfer my skills so that you can advance your career and advance and help your companies to grow as well. Yeah, especially this time during the pandemic. So let's talk about copywriting. What is it actually? Now, here are some few sentences from different reference, right? That I feel is very true. So number 1, copywriting is about arranging words to sell better. So it is a text form of salesmanship, right? So last time when we do face-to-face, we have to talk to people, isn't it? The words that we use, the questions that we ask. Right now it's different. You turn everything into online. The script has to be used online. Yeah. So that script is part of copywriting. Okay. Now, number 2, the objective of the way you write has only one intention only. That is to persuade people or to influence a person to take a specific action. So it can be download something, install something, buy something, send you a PM, right? Or leave you a comment, or even share your work. All right. So if you have a piece of paper or pens, write down. Yeah, write it down. Write your ideas and inspiration, and you can take screenshot if you wanted to. Now, copywriting, when it comes to taking action, yeah. So I mentioned the action can include clicking a link, download something, sign up for something, or request for more information. So the last part is you want to entice people to get something, especially to buy something using only words. At the end of the day, the goal of copywriting is to help you to improve your overall marketing conversion from a visitor to become a lead, right? Conversion. From a lead to become a sales conversion. But all this you cannot do without copywriting. Only copywriting can get people to take action because you tell people to do something. All right, not just not even an image, right? So always remember this. Yeah, image is important. That's true, right? So design or image is what it draws people's attention. Design draws people's attention, but copywriting gets people to act. So this thing you must always remember. Every time when we send out email, when we run ads, when we do a marketing collaterals, no matter how good is the design, it only captures people's attention. But if you want them to act something, to do something, you have to use what? Copywriting. You have to use writing to ask people to do certain things. So when it comes to copywriting, it's very important to understand the first thing, which is what? Understand the reason why people buy. Okay. Whenever there's a course or program that you want to ask people to do, or the platform you want to ask people to invest, or the retail business, you have a product you want to ask people to take a look, you must understand why this product and program can help them. For example, does your products and services help them to make more money? So I believe Forex is one of them, isn't it? Helps them to make more money or save more money. Does your course, does your program actually help them to save more money in the long run? Or does your product help them to save more time or avoid effort? Avoid effort means they don't have to do anything anymore after they buy your stuff. For example, vacuum, what do you call the robot vacuum cleaner? You don't have to use mop anymore. You just use the vacuum cleaner, the robot, and it will do by itself. Avoid effort. So does your product services have all this, right? So let's take a look. Does your product and services help people to escape or relieve any mental or physical pain? Yeah. Get more comfort, to become happier, to improve their overall health, to get recognition like awards, certification, to improve social status or popularity, like branded bags or branded watch, specs, right? To feel better, all right? To feel what? To feel more connected, to feel supportive, to feel safe, right? So I give you an example like CCTV or smart door lock, right? So to feel more secure, to feel safer, or to live healthier, right? So always go back to the fundamental. Why does your product and services exist? To help them do what? It could be 2, 3, 4, even 5, right? So you need to list down all this, and that would become the fundamental of how you're going to write your copywriting later. So let me continue and show you. Now, next thing, I would like you to take on these questions, and after the workshop, you should be able to take a bit of time to think through these questions. Yeah. So number one, that what you want to think is this: what are the 5 ways that your product and services can help them? Right? To what? To achieve, to save more money, to make more money, to jump higher, to get more A's, to get their dream job, to build a business, to grow their wealth, right? So I'm going to leave this blank because you're from different industry. So this one is going to tie back to this part. Okay, and you can also add on your own. This is not the definite list. You will need to add on and adjust as you go according to your industry. Yeah. So answer these questions so that it can help you to gain more clarity and give you a better idea on how to write your copy later. So number one is what are the 5 ways your product and services can help people to achieve something. Yeah. And the second question that you have to ask is, does your product or services can help them to achieve their goals or not over the next week, next month, quarter, or year? So give a time frame. Does your product or services can help them to achieve certain thing within a time frame? If so, then when? So that's very important. Number 3, think about what is something that they don't need to do anymore once they get your product or services. Okay, what is something they don't need to do anymore once they get your products or services? Okay, so this one is to avoid effort. Yeah. Okay. Now the next question is, how does your product or services help them to feel better, feel healthier, feel secure, feel inspired? Okay. So how does your product and services help them feel? Now, feeling is very important because people always buy with what? People always buy with emotion. But then they will always justify with logic. Now, this is another principle that you must understand. Now, if you are a salesperson, if you are doing sales, right? Now, last time I'm in the sales industry, so I know. And we learn all this, one of the fundamental principle that we always remind ourselves and learn is people always buy because of how they feel at the moment, right? They feel that they have this need, so they want to buy, right? So how does your product and services help them to feel what? Feel better? Yeah. So put an emotion inside. And then the next thing is, what is a problem in the market that makes this product exist? See, every time when there's a new product, new concept, is to address a specific problem. Okay. So you have to find the problem, the issue that is existing in the market that makes this product exist. So when you have that, you know, then it's going to create a resonance with your audience. Let me see if I can give you an example. Okay, let me give you an example. Like, for example, a pillow. Okay. So usually when a person buys a pillow, it usually is what? What do you call? It's not sustainable. And then when you sleep, so the shape will always, it's not what you call, it's getting very soft, right? So it can't really support your neck. So 90% of the pillow in the market have this issue. Now, I just give you an example. So you come up with this pillow that actually uses a specific types of material, can actually help and support and even improve your sleep quality and your health condition. So this is something that other people don't have, right? So this is the problem that you are actually solving. So the usual type of pillow have this issue, but yours don't have. So yours comes in to fix this issue. So let me give you another example. Hair gel, right? So a lot of hair gel, you get clay, you got different types of gel. And a lot of problem is that this hair gel, once you use, right? Every time when you want to wash, it's either usually when you wash, it's not clean enough, or it causes blockage in the scalp. So when it causes blockage in the scalp, what will it do? It will block and your hair cannot grow, and hence you become balded. All right, it become botak. So there's this issue in the market with the gel, right? That is happening right now. So your product, let's say you have this gel. This gel is to solve all this problem. Number one, this gel has different types of vitamins to induce hair growth. Number two, this gel is easy to wash and to rinse, and it will not cause us blockage in your scalp. Okay, so I just give you two examples. So think back about your product and services. Whether do they fix into a specific problem in the market or not? Existing market already have this problem. So how are you going to solve one part of it? That's why this kind of product exists. That's why businesses start to exist. When people start to build a business, it's because they want to solve a specific problem. It's not just to make money, okay? So same thing with product and services. So think through that. Yeah. Okay, now you can ask questions. You can put in the chat box and I will get back to you later. So later we will have about 10 to 15 minutes to do a Q&A. Now, the other thing you can do towards the end of our session is you can, if you have a link or marketing collaterals you want me to take a look, I can help you take a look as well. All right, consider this is like a feedback session. Yeah, so if you have any marketing collaterals that you need me to go through, you can put in the chat box and then I give you some idea. Now, after you ask these questions, right? Now, next thing that I want to show you is how do you write a structure of copywriting? Yeah. So this is an overview of a copywriting for your usual marketing campaign. It's a guideline, all right? So you can use this. If you're not sure what to write, then you can look back at this guideline and see how you can structure it in a better way. So the idea is this. Every time when you want to do a good copywriting for your marketing, the first thing you must always do is to learn how to write a headline. You must learn how to hook people first. That's always the first thing. Okay. Now, the second thing that you can do is talk about the problem that the person has. Right? Are they experiencing hair loss? Do they have insomnia issue? Do they have a neck pain, knee pain issue? Or are they struggling to create more wealth? Are they tired of losing more money in the Forex market? All right. Or are they tiring of after going through 2-3 years of degree, but they still can't find job? Right. So write down the problem that these people always face. And this eventually is going to separate you yourself with other competitors. Yeah. So what is the problem that they always face when they engage or when they use the similar types of product that you have? So for example, Forex, it could be courses, it could be a platform. So what is the usual issue or problem that a person faces when it comes to Forex? It could be they are worried about what they call high transaction margin, right, of the spread, or when they are worried about the scammer platform, they put in money, they cannot withdraw, all right? So these are some of the issue and the problem that the market always have. So how do you actually, can your platform is safe, can cater this kind of, what they call a solution or not? Same goes with education, right? So when people chooses a course, what is the problem or issue do they face after they going through the course, after they completed the course? Okay. Yeah. So after that, next thing is introducing the solution. So that solution is your product and features, your product and services, right? So your product and services. Then it's not enough. You must tell people why, right? So this is very common and it's very straightforward. So you must always tell people why your products and services. What is the features? What is the benefits? So you need to use both. Sometimes you will hear people say focus on benefits, not feature. I'm not sure if you heard of that, right? People will always say, you know, put more benefits. Don't talk about features. But in online world, people want to see everything. People want to know everything. So you have to use both features and benefits to help to educate your audience. The trick is this: a lot of time when people write the features, is some features can be very technical and it doesn't make sense to people. All right. So for example, sometimes the features of the materials that people write. Oh, someone to draw that part. Okay. Liana, can you help me to clear the what? Clear the this writing board thing. Okay. So let me continue. Features and benefits is important, but the issue is a lot of people when they write features, right? They write it for themselves, not write for the user. So for example, if you write about the materials that make up to you to produce this pillow, okay, and you say what kind of, like, let's say ingredient, what ingredient to come up with this pillow, but people don't get it. So you have to tell people this ingredient is actually used by NASA, right? To do what? This ingredient actually is used by Marine, US Marine to do what? So when you use that, you connect your features and the meaning, it will immediately shoot up the what? The value of the product. And hence you can also charge higher. You got what I mean? So for example, a laptop, right? So laptop, sometimes they will say, okay, our laptop is secure and the materials that we use is by, don't know, military grade style of what kind of ingredient, right? To help to do this. So it makes this laptop become very durable. So people understand, oh, this ingredient and military grade is the same thing. So they can connect. So it's important to also explain your features in a very simple way or a very high class way. Yeah. The point is to make them to understand. All right. Now, after that, what you want to do is to give them a call to action. Every copywriting, email marketing, landing page, Facebook ads is all about, at the end, ask people to take a specific action. You don't want to stop. You must ask people to continue, ask people to call to action. Now, call to action can have few things, right? You can put scarcity. For example, only for the first 10, 15 people. Right? So order now and enjoy 30% off. Okay. Or start inquire now and register your interest and we'll get back to you. So all these are call to action. Or you can put the scarcity, like countdown timer in your pages. All right. So deadline, set a deadline. Yeah. So use this to enhance your overall effect or conversion of the call to action. Okay, I'm going to see how to clear this, annotate, clear or drawing. Okay, all right. Now, let's move on to the next part. So to help you to get started, there's few things I want you, I would like to share with you. That's the first thing is called a headline. Yeah. So this is like a crash course. So if you want to start to be good at copywriting, number one thing that you want to do or learn is to learn how to write a good headline. A powerful headline will stop people from scrolling and will get people to capture people's attention to read more and to understand what you are trying to do. Okay. So first one, you can always start with how to get, how to achieve, how to start something, how to stop something, okay, and so on and so forth. So start with how to first. All right. Because why how to always works, right? Why how to always works is because we human nature, we always want to learn how to do something. Wow, how did he do that? Why? How did he become so fit? How did he become so wealthy? Or how did he become so successful? How did he land his dream job? Okay, how did he master these 2 degrees in just how many years? So how to is always works, right? Just like free. People always think free is overused, but no. Until today, people still love free stuff, isn't it? You and I also like free things. Yeah. So this is just how we are as a consumer. So use how to if you are not sure what else to use. So this is one thing. Number two, you can add time frame at the site. Okay, so how to do something in as little as how many weeks? How to reduce your weight, how to shed your fats in as little as 7 days. Okay, how to start seeing your returns in as little as 1 month. Okay. Now, third one is taking away people's objection. How to start a business even if you don't have much capital. How to start planning for your career, in this university, even if you have no idea what you want to do next. Okay. How to land your dream job, even if you're not sure what your dream job are, even if you don't know how to ask for a pay raise. So take away people's objection, limiting beliefs that the people always have. So that becomes very powerful. Okay. Now, the other one you can use is how every slash without slash. How every student can score an A in their SPM without studying for 8 hours a day. Okay, I'll give you an example. How every SPM student can score an A without studying 8 hours every single day. I'll just give you an example. Right? So how everyone or how every entrepreneur can grow their business without working twice as hard. Okay, so this is one way. The last one is how to actually. So actually, sometimes people, this is very resonant with the audience because a lot of time we try, but it still doesn't work, right? We learn the how to from different places, from different people, from different YouTube channel, but still doesn't work. So right now you come up with something like this, how to actually do this, how to actually do that. Okay, so this is a very useful headline template. I've been using this since the beginning of my year writing copywriting. So just like I mentioned, I've been in this industry for 6 years, right? Especially in digital marketing. But one thing we'll always definitely need help with. That's one thing, which is copywriting. The rest, you can actually learn technical part later on. But copywriting takes time to to build that foundation, the experience, right? To get people to see more, to click more. Yeah, so copywriting is definitely crucial, and you have come to the right workshop day. Yeah, so I hope I can give you some idea on how to write better copy without actually cracking your head all the time. So this is the first part. Now let's go to the second one. The second, let me give you an example. Okay, I forgot I have put an example here already. So the first one is how to. So how to get rid of acne. The second one is how to sleep better in as little as 1 week. So how to do something plus a time frame. And the third one, how to do something and take away people's objection. So how to become #1 Shopee bestseller, even though there are many competition out there. Okay. How every entrepreneur can double their business without working twice as hard. Right. So how to do something without doing something. Okay. All right, let's continue. Now the second one, you can use this as a headline template. You use numbers, right? You use numbers. So when you use numbers, numbers give specific, the specific idea, a rough idea of how what to expect. When you give a numbers, then it's very specific. Then just give a generic, idea. Just like if I were to tell you how to improve your productivity versus how to increase your productivity by 30% in just 2 days. right? In just 10 minutes every single day. Now you can get a better picture, isn't it? Right? So how to improve productivity is very generic, but how to improve your productivity by 30%, 50% in just as little as, right? Also can 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day in 5 days. So you can see the numbers, it becomes stronger. So use numbers. So one thing that I can share with you is use tips, X tips, 3 tips, 5 tips, 7 tips, etc., etc. Then you can also use quick and easy way. Same, goes back to human psychology, human nature. People want to do something quick. People want to achieve something the easy way, the least resistance path. Okay, especially even now in this modern era, right? In digital world, everything is about speed. Everything is about shortcut. So this is even more relevant nowadays. X ways, 5 ways, or 3 quick and easy way to go back to the previous one, achieve something, to do something, to get something, to avoid something, even if you what, right? So this one, take away objection, take away limiting beliefs. The third one is X proven method to do what? Okay, so use proven method. Proven method, same thing. People don't want to become the experiment in mice in experiment. Just like same goes like vaccine, right? When vaccine first roll out, when you ask a lot of your friends, right, do you think they are there to go and vaccine them, go and do the injection? They will probably say no, right? Survey lah, they will say no lah, because we don't know whether safe or not. All right, because it's not haven't really tested out yet, so they have this fear because it's not what, it's not proven. So people always want something that is proven, like even when you want to buy something on Shopee or in Lazada, right? You want to have, how do you know that seller is proven? Number one, has a lot of reviews, isn't it? If the Shopee there, they say this product has 0 sales, 0 review, will you buy? Most likely not. Why? Because it is not proven. But you will see the same thing. The next page, it says 10,000 units sold, 4.5-star review. Right? Why? Because proven already, it sells so many times. Number one. Number two, proven already, people give good review. So it's proven that this is a safe, trustable seller that you go and buy. Right? So proven method is very important. This word is also very good. So think about what are the case study that you have that you can, and you confident to help these people. Use that as a way to add on into your headline. X proven method to do something in just how many days? Same numbers again. Number in the front, number at the end. Okay. Okay, let me give you some example. 3 tips to get your X back. Now this is real, huh? It's not famous in Malaysia, but in the US, it's very famous, right? How to get your ex back, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. All right. The other one, 5 quick and easy way, right? Quick and easy way to get a 6-pack abs fast, even if you don't take any supplement. And next one, 7 proven method to land your dream job in just 30 days. Okay. So remember, when you use headline, it's not only for your marketing, it's applicable to all your marketing materials and the touch point the user will go through. Your caption in your Facebook post, your poster in your Facebook, right? The creatives, the email headlines, because email headline is the one that makes people want to click, isn't it? If your headline is not powerful, then people will not click. So this email marketing, same goes with other things. Your WhatsApp broadcast, you must also start with a headline, isn't it? And you use image to capture the attention, right? Okay, let me show you some example. Now, this is a sales pitch written, yeah, a sales pitch sell a software. What the first thing that you see? The headline, isn't it? So what is the words that capture your attention? Fastest, get buyers right now in just a few clicks. So we look back, the idea that I share with you, fastest is what? Is to take away people's what you call objection, right? Get buyers right now, also to avoid effort. Yeah, just a few clicks to avoid effort. You don't need to click 100 times, just a few clicks. Zero skill required, zero cost for getting sales. So this is the pain. Every time you need to spend some money to get sales, isn't it? Instantly. Now, of course, this is a bit overly exaggerating the whole thing already, but I want to show you how powerful it can become to get people to click or to subscribe or to register. Okay, so numbers, can you see numbers? 100%. Fully. One click numbers. Zero skill numbers. Okay, and then you have special offer ending in, so this is scarcity. This is call to action. All right, so headline. Now, if I have a chance, and when I have a chance to see you in the workshop, I will also share with you how to write powerful bullet point, because that is the second most important part. They will persuade people to make a specific decision. Right, this one is to stop people from seeing, from scrolling away. Right, bullet point is the one that makes people want to make a decision, want or not. Right, so it carries a lot of weight also. Let me give you another example. This is about stocks investment. So your golden ticket to invest profitably and safely in the stock market. So people have this issue. They feel stock market is risky. So I use safely. Most people lose money in the stock market. So I use profitably. Right? So how do you invest profitably and safely in the stock market, even if you have zero knowledge or little capital? So all these are objection, limiting belief, isn't it? People will always say, I don't have the money to invest. I don't have the knowledge. I don't know where to start. Stock market is risky, you know, especially pandemic, uncertain, this, that, market crash. So you showed people that, hey, no, it's not that way. So I'm going to give you a golden ticket to share with you how to do. Okay, so this is example. Now, of course, we use this one image to attract people, show that, hey, we are actually a proven, right? Proven. Why? Because it's speaking on stage. There's a lot of people here and there, and we are actually do this for many, many times already. Okay. Now, let me show you a few more. All right. So what are some of the important things, right? So how to host unlimited webinars. Okay. So unlimited is something that people want. People want everything, right? And double traffic numbers. Okay. By simultaneously streaming to Facebook or YouTube Live. Now, this is also a software. Okay. So everything starts with headline. And then you can add in a small tagline: unlimited hosts, unlimited webinars, unlimited profits. Unlimited host is the features. Unlimited webinars is the features. And also unlimited profit is the benefit. Features, benefit. Okay. All right. Now, the next one is also very interesting. Every time when you want to write a powerful copy, you want to inject emotion, isn't it? Because people buy things with emotion and they will justify with logic. That's how we humans. Yes. So these are some of the words that can actually help you to add in more power in your copywriting. So for example, when you put things like free, extraordinary, effortlessly, instantly, proven, boost, cure, prevent, limited, without, how to, top. So these are the emotional trigger words. They will make people want to know more. Right. So you also have different best-selling, award-winning, brand new, secret, final course, guaranteeing, eliminate, forever, done for you, step by step, etc., etc. Okay, so these are the four some of the powerful words that you can incorporate in your marketing materials, and that you will see more engagement coming up, more clicks, and hopefully more conversion on your site. Let me give you some example that you can actually come up with a sentence just by using the words below. For example, secret to cure your knee pain easily. All right. Easily, and yeah, okay. So this one, secret to cure your knee pain easily using our award-winning solution. See how many words that I've used inside this, right? Now let me give you one more. How to boost your confidence forever with our done for you or step-by-step proven method. Okay, how to speak in front, right? How to speak in front of the public effortlessly, all right? Using our best-selling program. See how many words I use? So you can actually mix and match, and you will see the whole thing come out by itself. Just add in your services, add in your products, okay, and then off you go. So I given you this one. Now it's very useful. So I hope you like it. And of course, the list is not definite. There are more and more, right? Depending on your industry, your courses, and your product and services. So you use this as a way to help you to kickstart something. All right. So let's go to summary. Number one, to write a better copy, you will always want to have a proper structure for marketing collaterals. Structure, so always have a structure first. What's the headline? What's the problem, right? What's the solution? What's the offer? What's the benefit? And the call to action. Now, you don't have to add everything in your marketing collateral. Sometimes you have very limited space and you don't want to have too many words. Then you just choose 3, 4, like 2 to 3 combination. So always start with a headline or a hook. So it's worthwhile, it's going to worth your while if you put some effort onto your headline. So everything starts with headline. Even the magazine, the newspaper that you buy, wow, big tajo, isn't it? Big headline. So it's the same thing in online. That is something that you should always do. Put some effort on that part, right? So use words that triggers emotion, yeah, to add impact to your copies, right? So with that said, when you do that, you will have more engagement, more clicks, and even conversion. Number 4, facts tell, story sells. This is also a very common mistake that people always do. They put a lot of facts, right? How many % of people have this issue, and this what they call is according to the chart, the growth rate is how many %, etc., etc. So it is not important. More important is to tell the story. You can add the facts into your story. Add the facts into your story. So don't just tell facts. Facts is to make yourself looks a bit professional, but it may not necessarily give you the result or conversion that you want, right? And always pay attention on how other people write their copies. So one thing that I will always do to keep myself get ideas is I always on what do you call? I always on Facebook. I will check. I will see and aware of what kind of ads, what kind of copywriting people are using right now. So every day there's a lot of ads, right? So use that as an advantage instead of want to block all the ads. Why not use this as a learning experience? See how marketers write. So there are some are good, some are bad, and then be more aware of the ads that you click. So why do you want to click the ads? Other than the creative, the design, what are the things that makes you want to click? Right? So go through the process, and then sometimes I'll even screenshot those good copywriting. Right? So for my reference and for me to learn. So when you do that, a lot of times, yeah, day by day, week by week, year by year, you will see the compounding effect. Okay. So pay attention how other people write their copies. Okay, look at their offers, look at the structure, how they write, start with what first, and then by what, followed by what, followed by what. So this is going to help you to shortcut your learning curve easily. All right, so now let me go to chat and see if there's any question. Okay, I only have one. All right, so any questions do you have that you encounter or challenge that you face during when it comes to writing a copy? You can let me know. All right, you can also unmute yourself. So let's open a Q&A for 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah. So put in your questions, put in your challenge that you face or things that you want to know more, so I can give you a specific guide. Right. Okay, any question that you have? Now, another myth is this. People will always think that my language is not that good, so I will have issue with the copywriting. Agree? My language. But that's not true also. I'm not a perfect English writer. I'm not. And when I write, I sometimes definitely need sometimes need someone to do a bit of proofread. But that's okay. It doesn't stop me to write powerful copies. And I've been writing for many, many, many years. Yeah, I know what kind of words or what kind of structure will capture people's attention. Okay, so I'll just write. So it's okay. And you know what? Depending on your product and services, some you don't have to be formal. Especially when you run ads, right? You realize Malay copywriting, Mandarin copywriting, and English writing is different. Okay, it's because of the nature itself. If you do Malay styles of copywriting, you can add a bit of slang, isn't it? You can add a bit of slang, you can use a bit of short form, you can mix a bit of English. And these are the copies that will always convert. You realize that these are the copies that always convert. It's not a proper Malay, isn't it? No, it's a very social, very casual type. Same goes with Mandarin. Mandarin, we don't also use the 100% official words. Right? No, it's a mix, right? Mixed with lingo, dialect, Hokkien, Cantonese, that kind of things. That makes what makes people interested because it's very close to them. But language is different. English is different. Okay, when you write English, it's a bit difficult to mix because English grammar is very easy. English grammar, right? When people saw it's wrong, right, means not so professional. Okay, so the approach is different. So if you are writing in English, then you can't really use a lot of lingo type because of the culture by itself, the nature by itself. But if you're doing that for Malay or for Mandarin, then it's a different story. Okay, so I hope that gives you some insights when it comes to copywriting. So any questions do you have for me? We still have a bit of time. If you feel that this session gives you some insight, some value, can you give me a yes in the chat box? All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So it's important for me to make sure you learn something in every session. That's my goal. Okay, Minashi. I feel the same. Starting your post in social media with quotes will make an impact. If that quote is coming from you yourself, all right, then yes. But if it's just copy from someone else, is not so lah, if you ask me. Now, quote itself will not make an impact first. You have to use a story. You have to use what you call copywriting. For example, if you want to put a quote, say, at the end of the day, we all just want to be happy. Example, so this is about life philosophy. Quote, right? But you cannot just tell people, hope you have a great, amazing Monday. Then you put a quote there. No meaning. So you must tell a story about your brand. You can say something like, now this quote reminds us why we started this business, right? In 2017, our business failed and a lot of people, we are in the brink of closing down the business because of this disease. We are stressed out, we are burnt out, we are exhausted, we don't know what to do. Then you continue the story there. Then you only come down with that quote. You see what I mean? So the quote itself is not powerful, but your copy is the one that makes it powerful with the connection. So write something that connects with your audience. Okay? I hope that helps. If not sure, can ask again, yeah? All right, let's continue. Sanjay, do you have an email so I can communicate further later? Yes, so you can talk to Liana, right? Yeah, so Liana will communicate with the helps that you need. Okay, so she will send to you. No problem, Sanjay. Okay, any other questions that you have? Now, when it comes to social media, it's different. Sometimes when you write so hard, you write a lot of things, but no engagement, all this. Now, this is different really because it could be the followers itself is not much, and maybe your page is new. So, but that's okay because you need to keep writing, keep testing. Okay. So nowadays, people, even lockdown and people, the connection with people becomes further and further because not lesser of personal touch. So the only way that we can do is to use the stories. Now the story is not just writing. Your stories can become a video, isn't it? Whatever copywriting that you write, the script, it can become a video, and it can become it can become a video, can become a carousel to tell people. So use that to reach closer between you and your target audience. Okay. All right. So we still got a bit of time. You can still ask me questions. Let me see. What is the suggested length of our copywriting? Safia asked these questions. There's no one fixed guideline of how long your copywriting should be because it has to depend on the format that you're writing. For example, if I will have to write a social media post, the length could be mid-length, right? Okay. If I write an email, maybe I can write a little bit longer. Or if I write for a brochure, then I only can write a very short one. But if I put my product in Lazada, Shopee, then I can write longer. You see what I mean? So you have to depend on the marketplace, not marketplace, the what you call the platform itself, and then the format. Yeah, sometimes short is better. For example, TikTok. If you do TikTok video, you don't need to write lengthy, tell people what is this TikTok video about, because TikTok is only 15 seconds, isn't it? You will usually see people just write 1 or 2 sentences, that's all. Okay, so this is one way. TikTok also you uses headlines, isn't it? So you want to get people to connect with you through videos. But if you write in emails, maybe longer. If you put sales page, sales page, the whole one page sales page, then it's very, very long because you need more copywriting, need more things to convince people to buy. Sales page is about getting people to buy something, isn't it? So you have to add headline, bullet points, testimonial, certification, call to action, what would you get, refund or guarantee, you know, more and more and more. So you stack. Then it becomes very long. So that need very long, lengthy. Okay. All right, let me see what other do you have. Now, before we end the sessions, now, can we on the video so that you can take a group photo? Can we do that? I'm going to stop share my screen and let's take a group video together first, yeah? Okay, so my boss Liana is going to take the group photo. All right, let's on your webcam. All right.
Okay.
Okay, what about the rest?
Okay. So I just take the group photo. Okay, thumbs up everyone.
All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you everyone. Lastly, I will humbly request all of you to do a Google review for our session. I hope that we can improve in the future. All right, thank you from my side. Thank you everyone. Stay safe.
Okay, so thank you very much and hope you enjoy the session. I'll see you next time. All right, anything, talk to Liana. Okay, bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you. Thank you too. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Wei Wei. Thank you, Lipita. Bye-bye.